This is going to be an overview of the Apple Remote. This is like their new one, the nice aluminum one. And the main reason I want this is because usually like at night when I'm going to bed or something like that, I like to have like a movie on or even some music playing. And this is pretty much one of the main reasons I wanted a Mac. Well, not really a Mac, but like an iMac, is because I'm pretty sure it comes with one of these remotes just by default. And so I could just be sitting in my bed and I can like flip through my episodes in iTunes or on my hard drive of whatever show, and without ease, or like with ease, without having to get up and everything like that. So when I built my Hackintosh, I figured there has to be a way. So I googled it, and there's an IR receiver that I got, as well as this. This was like a sort of a delayed Christmas present. It was only like 20 bucks right off Apple.com. So the first thing I'm going to do is give you guys kind of like a look around the remote, and then I'm going to show you guys actually putting it to use. And I figured the best way to do that would just be do a screen capture and just like use the remote and see what it looks like. So I'll just show you around the remote real quick. As you can see here, it's just like an iPod. You have like the little wheel, you have the center button here, you have the menu button, and you have a play button. And that's pretty much it. I mean, if you look at it, it's really slim. There's like a little infrared port up there, and that's really all there is to it. This is the old school Apple. You have to put like a quarter in there. Got a quarter, and then you just kind of turn it whichever way, and there you go. So it does take those little button batteries. These do last a long time, so I'm not really worried about it. But so yeah, that's pretty much it for just a tour of the remote. I mean, it's a little remote. There's not much more I could really tell you guys about it. But so let's go ahead and let's see it in use. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Here's the Apple Remote. The first thing I'm going to do is hit Menu. And this gets you to the menu where you can select whatever you want to use the remote with. So there's Front Row, iTunes, DVD Player, Keynote, and iPhoto. All these work great with the remote. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select Front Row. And we're going to go ahead and hit Menu. There we go. And that'll take you into Front Row. Okay, so once you're in Front Row, you can select all your movies, TV shows, music, podcast, photos, settings. A lot of this is taken just right from iTunes. So for instance, if you go into movies, it would be what's in your iTunes library, TV shows, the shows that you've rented from iTunes, everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go into music. And as you can see here, you can sort by artists, you can go by music videos, you can shuffle, all these different things that you can do on pretty much any iDevice, iPhone, iPod, anything like that that has, shuffle and everything like that. Artists. I'll go ahead and I'll go by artist here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do some hefty scrolling. And we'll come down here somewhere. Still Remains, they're a pretty good band. And we'll hit play. It's very loud, so as you can see I'm hitting down to control the volume. If I want to change songs, very much like an iPod, you just go ahead and you hit the left or right. Very nice animations there. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit pause, and you can go back. So it works like you'd think. It does work very well. So that's pretty much all I'm going to show you for Front Row. You guys get the idea. So now we'll go ahead and we'll go back to this little menu button here. And we'll go ahead and we'll do Keynote. I've never used Keynote so far, so there won't be anything here. So yeah, I can't really do anything, but you could navigate Keynote, like you could hit this to go forward and backwards and everything in your slides. So it's really cool. So for instance, if you're giving a presentation, you could just flick through these really easily. You could be away from your computer, and it works out very nice. Now one thing that you have to keep in mind is that you can't close applications. So as you see, I'm reaching over here for my mouse. So you do have to close it manually if you don't want it open, which it's not the worst thing in the world. There's worse things, but just from your bed, you're not going to be using that anyway. So now we'll go ahead and go to iTunes. You can go ahead and play Bwana.org radio. So as you can see here, I'm switching. So once again, if you just want to control the volume of your computer, you have to be in Finder, and then you can do that. So then we'll go back to iTunes, and we'll hit play again.
Listen. No, it takes a little bit more time.
Switch podcasts.
Today's sponsor is Audible.com, a leading provider.
Stand by for Bwana
And you guys get the idea. So it's very easy to navigate through iTunes, through Front Row, through the actual iTunes, and pretty much everything like that. It also works great with iPhoto, and it works great with DVD player. But you guys get the idea by now. It's just pretty much the same thing over and over again. So for $20, it's a pretty good value. So that's just a pretty brief look at the Apple Remote. You can buy it right from Apple.com for $20. I mean, it's straight up aluminum, like with plastic buttons. So I mean, you could pretty much throw this thing around. I mean, you don't have to take the best care of it, and it'll last you a long time. So it does work very well, even with a Hackintosh, as long as you have the IR receiver. So like I said, that's pretty much it. So go ahead and check me out on Twitter. I'm at CPU Kid. If you're kind of on the fence about whether you need this or not, it's really up to you. It just depends how often you want to be in bed or on the couch. If you have a Mac Mini set up, or a server, if you want to be on the couch or on your bed and just have this, I mean, it does help a lot at night. If I wake up in the middle of the night and all my stuff is going, I could just pause it. So it does help. So that's pretty much it. Go ahead and check out itechcity.org. Go ahead and follow iTechCity on Twitter at iTechCity. And like I said, I'm at CPU Kid on Twitter, and I'll see you in my next video.